Good morning, people of God. I slept late this morning, and but I'm up now, baby. Yeah, it's almost noon. I hope all of you rested well, um, and are off to a great start. If this is your rest day, happy rest day. I'm trying to get this thing off of my phone. I don't know how I got it on there. Happy dog. I can't get it off. You know what I want to say? People of God, before I get up and start my day, I gotta go cut my grass and trim some hedges from off my side, my neighbor's side. Her hedges coming all over, hanging down and stuff. I'm gonna go trim those because they can't get to them now. They elderly, so they ain't gonna be able to trim nothing. But I gotta stack up the chicken coop, and I'm gonna change some oil. Little simple stuff I gotta do today. But you know what I want to share with you? um you know, it doesn't take nothing from us to listen to folk. And I love listening to elders. I love listening to my elders or what they have to say into me. I think that's, it's priceless. You can't put a price on wisdom. And that's what they do. That when they're willing to pour into us and you're willing to receive it, they're just pouring down wisdom in you, because where they've gone along, we got to come along. And they know some things that sometimes they can help us avoid those little, help us avoid mistakes that they've made, be even better, and that's the same thing that I try to do to my younger brothers and sisters that come after me. If I'm helping you, and I always tell folk, anybody, I've helped over 13 people start businesses. When I started mine, I just paid it forward. I could have made money off of them. I could have capitalized off of them, but it was just in my heart. And I followed what God put in my heart. I took a lot of time and energy because I held their hands just like they were birthing newborn babies, and I walked them through everything. Um, and I felt like if I was helping them, they should be better than me, because everybody makes mistakes. That's how many. Move and get down and go on about your business, Daniel. That's how everybody. We learn from our mistakes, right? And so if I'm pouring into my younger brothers and sisters, or anybody that I'm helping, because some of them weren't younger, some of them were older than me, and some of them were married couples. But if I'm helping them, then they should be better than me. They should avoid the mistakes that I've made, because that's the purpose of me helping them. And likewise with those who want to pour into us, right? And so I said that to share this. My elder, he was speaking to me, and just pouring into me, encouraging me. And he said, you're doing better than you actually know that you're doing. He said, you can't see yourself. You're doing better than you really know. And he said, sometimes the people that you had as friends, they were jealous of you, and they were trying to hold you back, but you just kept going. He said, they wasn't supposed to be a part of what you got going on. And he said, one thing I noticed about you, he said, always focus on doing a good job. Always focus on doing the right thing versus money, you know. And he says, when you focus on doing the right thing and you're doing what you're doing because you're having fun, you're young, he said, take care of your health. He said, but money is going to always come. He said, you got the keys to wealth right in your mind. He said, you got the keys to wealth right in your mind. And I'm like, wow, you know. And he says, all you got to do is just keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning the things that you're learning and keep going. He said, you will have so much money, you're going to be driving in certain neighborhood, throwing it out the window because you got too much. You can't keep all of it. You're going to be throwing it. People are going to be chasing your car, And, it took me back to, I had a friend once, and he taught me a lot of things. We were, business friends or whatever. But I saw some things, some moves that he was making, and I tried to advise him, and he didn't want to listen. He focused more on the money and giving so many people opportunities, investing in people that didn't really prove anything to him. And he got himself in a lot of debt investing in other people, and giving people opportunities whom he did not allow to prove themselves. And those people cost him his business. He ended up losing everything. And then he got mad and didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I didn't understand it. So I had to ask another one of my male friends who's like a father to me. I said, can you help me understand this? Because this is weird. He's acting mad with me. And he said, that's because he feels as if you jinxed him. And I'm like, how could I jinx him when I was just advising him before everything went bad? This is how you should do it. You should do this and do this. And he says, sometimes that's how we are. He says, that's how we are, you know. And if I'm the type of person, if I can't tell you anything to help you, I'll never tell you anything to harm you. Whatsoever a man sow, a woman, whatever we sow, that shall we also reap. So if I sow deception and treachery, I'm going to reap that. So I'm never going to sow that. Now, if it comes at me and I'm not sowing that, then I'm going to get the victory. I may take a few bruises from the attacks, but eventually I'll get the victory. And my history has proven that, right? And so I just wanted to share that, you know, it's so encouraging when you can have someone who doesn't have any type of ill motives against you, that can pour into you and encourage you, and that's older than you, and they can see your future because they have come along where you're already, you know, they've already traveled the road that you're going. You know, I'm following in a path that he's already come. You know, I haven't been in his footsteps yet because he's way far ahead of me. I'm traveling his footsteps. You know, he's already been my age, but I never been his. And so it's just a blessing. You know, it don't take nothing from us to listen sometimes. And, you know, I've had some folk who didn't want to listen. I've had some young folk who I loved and wanted to take under my wings, but they didn't want to listen. You know, they didn't want to soak up anything that I could tell them. And, you know, unfortunately, they took their route. And, you know, we all make my grandma used to say, we lay in the bed that we make for ourselves. We make a hard bed, then we got to lay in it, you know. And so, anyway, that's what I wanted to share. You know, it doesn't take nothing from us just to be humble and listen to our elders, because everybody don't mean us ill intentions, especially when they got results and they're in a place where they're still thriving and doing so well in life, and they're willing to just take their time because they're successful. You know, they're living an abundant life, and it doesn't, you know, take them nothing just to pour knowledge into us. You know, it's a blessing when you can do that and, you know, receive from people like that. I know it's a blessing to me. You know, it's all God. It ain't nothing but God, you know, because a lot of times you don't see that. You have a lot of selfish people in the earth. People are always looking to capitalize off of their brothers and sisters in any kind of way, you know, whether they be young or old. And so when God puts people on your path who are just living in an abundant life, and they just always want to pour into you, that's a blessing, a rare blessing, right? So that's just my little 2 cents. God bless you. If nobody told you that they loved you today, I'm telling you, your little country bumpkin sister loves you. There's only one of you in this whole wide world. Go and be great. Let's continue to let our light shine. Let's not ever let them go dark, baby. We need them. We're shining bright too. And we know that the blood of Jesus Yeshua, our friend, our brother, our Savior, his blood is the only blood that matters. And the weather is so nice outside. I'm enjoying it, you know. I am enjoying this weather. And I know I was telling Sister Sierra, I normally slow down in the winter. I gain weight in the winter. I lose weight in the summer. But this winter, I'm about to order me some coveralls, some new coveralls, because I've got it planned in my mind. I'm going to go 10 times harder all through this winter, because that heat, it kind of hit me this summer. And I'm a summer person. I love the sunshine, you know, but that heat was just a lot. So I'm going to go harder through the winter, and I'm going to slow down a little bit next summer. I'm gonna be prepared to slow down just a little bit. I need to take me a vacation. I have not taken a vacation in a long vacation. I used to travel a lot before I got my chickens, but I have not taken a vacation in probably nearly 8 or 9 years, you know. But I'm gonna set up something with my chickens where I can at least leave them for a week, maybe in the summertime. And I'm pretty much a homebody anyway, so I ain't really want to go too far from home, but I got it. I'm going to plan something. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I'm about to get out here in this beautiful weather and cut my grass and change the oil in my car. And y'all have a blessed day. I love you.